and unrestricted D. So put the kiddies to bed, grab your partners for some adult talk and play.
Yo, welcome everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever the fuck it's called, and welcome to Adult Conversation. I am Just Drew.
And I'm Sunshine Aces.
I'm Unrestricted D.
And I am not Candy, what is it? Candy Davis.
Candy Davis.
Shit, I almost
Candy
called her
Davis.
the wrong name. Okay.
Candy motherfucking Davis.
Yeah, I'm not Candy Davis or
That's
Dwayne
right.
Davis. Yeah.
That's right. And if you are a new listener or new follower or new watcher or whatever the case may be, this is Adult Conversation Radio Show, and it got its start with Candy and her group, My DMV. Yep. And they was doing the roundtables, and I don't know what happened. Me and Sunshine, we kind of like lit the motherfucker up. Next thing you know, boom, we on the motherfucking podcast doing Adult Conversation Radio Show, and this about to be our 3rd year anniversary, ain't it?
Yeah, we're going into our 3rd season.
Yeah, we're going into our 3rd season, doing it big. You know what I mean?
So on Adult Conversation, we talk about a variety of different things.
Fucking.
Drew's always going to say fucking.
Fucking.
But we also talk about relationships and cheating and all kinds of shit. What else do we talk about?
Mental health.
Mental health, true shit. Dating, marriage.
Business.
Yeah, business, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we've
talk
actually
about
had
business.
some artists on, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
So, good
Yeah.
content.
I'm trying to tell you. We done did our motherfucking thing.
And we're always looking for new ideas. So if there's a topic you want to hear, if you want to come on the show and there's something specific you want to discuss, like just hit one of us up and let us know. That's what we're here for.
Yep. Facts. That's what we like to call facts.
And we do talk about fucking, but not as much as Drew says. He says it much more than we talk about it.
I mean, that's true. But I like to talk about fucking.
I know. We got that down packed.
Yeah, that's my shit. I like that shit. You know what I mean? If you ain't fucking, you ain't doing nothing. How about that?
How about you working or being productive or raising your kids or loving your mate or some shit like that?
Fuck work.
Okay.
Fuck work.
Alrighty. I got you.
We are, matter of fact, speaking of fuck work, June 28th.
June 28th. Already? Is that time?
June 28th. I'm just saying, this the plug throughout the whole motherfucking show. If you don't know, June 28th, they can see me. Oh, wait, it's not up there.
They can see both of us.
If you don't know, on June 28th, Adult Conversation is having its 3rd annual Adult Skip Day Pool Party. I'm going to say that again. 3rd annual Adult Conversation Skip Day Pool Party. What the fuck that mean? That mean fuck work. We going to have a motherfucking pool party. Yay, yay. And
it
them
is
shits
the
be
third.
lit.
Yeah, it's lit. It's the 3rd annual for a reason. The first time I thought was lit. The second time was lit-er, if that's a word. Now I'm the one creating words tonight. But Dan, we had a blast. Like, I can't wait. It's definitely one of my favorite parties of the year, aside from the fact that it's ours. So you know what we want you to do, like, come up with your excuses. Now we actually got a couple contests going on.
We do.
We have a few. I can't remember them all, but I've been trying.
I know mine.
Tell them what yours is.
So I can't remember if you're a member of Adult Conversation Group, what I want you to do, I want you to go to Adult Conversation Group page, and I want you to put your best excuse to call the fuck out.
Yeah, there's a post going around too.
Yeah, it is a post.
I actually shared it last week.
Yeah, and I think it's on my page. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find that motherfucker before the show over, because it was one. Oh shit!
You see how Drew act when he ain't got no supervision?
I know, right? I know. And it was one. Somebody dropped the motherfucking excuse, Slim. I read that shit.
No, it's been some good ones. I've been reading them laughing. Yeah, I've been reading them laughing.
I was
so
like, whoa.
Of course, with Drew's offering, the person that comes up with the best excuse of calling out of work that day it is on Friday, and it is a day event. So you definitely have to call out to work if you're gonna come party with us. We gave you plenty of notice to take care of that. Tay Tay has some awesome excuses. She's like the excuse queen. So if you're running out of excuses, hit her up, and she might be able to help you out with that. But then Drew's gonna give you a free ticket. ticket. Whoever has the best excuse.
Right.
Even if you buy your ticket, like I wouldn't wait till the last minute. You know, he'll give you back that cash that you put out for that.
Oh, yeah.
And then mine was, I'm gonna give a free ticket to every the first 4 men that register, but every 5th man. So if you're the 5th one, I'm only doing single men. I mean, I love my ladies, but I need to see some dick swinging in the shorts, because this is not this is a clothed pool party. But yeah, I'll check the list, see who bought those tickets, and then I'm gonna give you all a refund on your ticket price. So
Yeah.
Do you remember Candy or Dwayne's? Because my memory fails me.
I want to say Dwayne's is, if for the ladies, if you buy 4 tickets,
The group ticket price.
Yeah, if you get the group ticket price and you buy 4 tickets, he's going to give you a free ticket for the broke chick that rolls with y'all.
Well, I think he said he's doing 2 tickets. He's giving away 2 free. He was 2.
No,
I thought he said 2. He only doing 1?
It's only one broke chick that roll with all the other chicks.
Oh, okay.
It's one broke chick. So if you get the group rate and buy 4 tickets, what he's going to do is he's going to give you the 5th ticket so you can bring that girlfriend that don't never had no money.
Oh, that's pretty hot. That's sexy. I don't remember Candy's. Well, I will. They're speaking of them. Can we do this now?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right now.
We're gonna talk about. We missed y'all for 2 weeks. Of course, the studio was closed. I went live a couple times to make sure I got to spend some quality time with you all. But of course, Candy and Unrestricted were married on Sunday. It was a beautiful wedding. Both just Drew and I were there.
Yep.
So every time I think about it, I just want to be like, they's married now.
They's married.
Yeah, they's married now. So it's official. Candy was a beautiful bride. She did the damn thing. It was a very nice event. The cake was good. I couldn't eat much, but it was good. So I had a good time. Yeah.
The food.
They did the damn thing.
They had bougie food.
Yeah, and if Unrestricted don't dance just like his father.
Oh, man, his father was off the goddamn chain. That narrow motherfucker stayed on the dance floor.
He was getting it. He was out dancing everybody at the wedding. So he was doing it. It was good to see DJ Casper. Of course, he will be DJing for the Adult Conversation Skip Day as well. So Smokey was emceeing. It was hot. It was a good time.
Yeah, I had a good time. I had a ball. I had a ball.
So
hey man, they had some fat motherfuckers in there.
Goodness.
My motherfucking creep radar was on. Man, listen, I get this spidey sense when a fat ass get ready to walk past me, right? So soon as I walk in the motherfucking door, because I went back outside because I was like the first one there. I thought I was in the wrong spot, so I said, let me get the fuck out of here because I don't like to be the first motherfucker in the building. Man, when I came in after quite a few people was there, my motherfucking neck started tingling and shit. Next thing you know, it was just fat asses everywhere. And they had some Africans in another joint, another part.
That was a kid's school thing, so don't talk about them.
But they still had the African parents with them big old dumbass umbaba asses. Umba. You know what I mean?
Why? Jesus, take
I'm
the
telling you,
wheel.
man, I got some good shots too. I got some good shots on the low.
You was being a creep in there?
No, I was taking selfies.
So wrong.
I was taking selfies.
That was a school event for a school in the city.
You can't help what's in the background.
Oh,
I was taking
goodness.
selfies. Whatever the fuck was in the background was in the background.
Yeah, it was great though. Congratulations to them both. If you haven't already congratulated them, please take the time to do that. They'll be back on air with us next week. But this week we're gonna hold it down for them.
Yeah, we're gonna hold it down.
What else did you do in our 2 weeks of absence? I can barely remember, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna look at my calendar.
What the fuck we were gone 2 weeks? I can't remember what the fuck I did yesterday.
I know what I did yesterday though.
Oh no. Hold on. So if I leave this, will the watch party stop?
You asked. Candy has to answer the question. I don't think she tuned in.
I ain't got no choice. I gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
I'm gonna need you to answer
I got my notes.
You gotta get your notes.
Let's see. What was it?
So it would have been June. The last time we were here was May 21st. Is that right? Yeah, we were here May 21st. So you got the weekend of the 24th.
Okay, I got the weekend of the 25th. Mm-hmm. So just like some real shit. I know you certify a lot of shit, man, but I'm ready to do this. I normally don't. So I went to District Soul Food for the second time. Off buck. Service was terrible.
Okay.
Right?
That's not. Don't put certifying when you're saying it's terrible.
I'm not saying.
I only
I'm
talk
just saying.
about good stuff.
I know you only talk about good stuff, but I'm just saying service was terrible. The food was alright, but shit, you gotta wait 2 hours to get the shit.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean?
Sorry to hear that.
Let me see. I went to a bonfire somewhere.
Don't do that.
I don't know where the fuck that was at.
Don't
So
do that.
I'm gonna skip that. I went to shout out Diamond Key. Diamond Key, shout out. I went to a pool party this past weekend. That shit, I had a ball because I talk major shit. I talk major shit to people. You know what I mean? That's what I like to do. I think I pulled my dick out twice. I may have, may not have.
You got naked?
I ain't get naked.
I ain't see you
They just
naked.
wanted to see the schlong. That's all they wanted to do. Nasty motherfuckers. They wanted to see the schlong, so I had to show it to them.
Yeah, I'm sure they asked for it specifically.
And I did. Let me see. I did something Friday. I can't remember. Why the fuck I can't never remember? But anyway, I work most of the time. Everybody who know me know if I ain't hitting the road going somewhere with you, most of the time I'm just working.
Yeah, you kind of been slacking on me.
Hey
You ain't been my
man,
co-pilot lately. Them working weekends, I should have took my time. My quality
know it.
time was just true.
I know it, man. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain to the EEOC or something.
That's
You know
a
what
good
I mean?
idea.
But overall, you know, I just been having the ball doing me. You know what I mean? Just trying to catch up on some rest. I found out that once you get my age, you don't heal like you used to when you get hurt. So I got this like this knot on my side with a bruise. That shit been there for a minute too, and I'm like, sometimes that shit hurt, sometimes that shit don't. But I'm getting old, man.
I mean, where did it come from? Was you like swinging from a fan, or
Nah, I think
you leaned the wrong way at the glory hole? Like, what happened?
wasn't at the glory hole. I ain't put my dick in one of them in years. But I think I was working and I bumped something, and next thing you know, that shit was hurting. Then it wasn't hurting. Then it was hurting.
I would definitely apply
what I mean?
for temporary disability.
Yeah.
So I'll remind you of some of the things you did that you may have forgotten. So 2 weeks ago, I didn't do anything that Friday. I chilled because I had stuff going on that Saturday. And actually, JJJ Entertainment had a strip off at my place.
Oh shit, I was there.
Yes, and you actually came down for the strip off. It was
Yep.
a good time. They had a good turnout. Congrats to them. You'll definitely see some more things coming from them.
Are you gonna tell them what happened to me on the deck?
Oh my goodness. You all know how much shit Just Drew talks. Well, he was giving one of the ladies a really difficult time.
No, I was just trying to get some pussy.
No, he was giving her a really difficult time. When I tell you, next thing I know, he is on her back. Like,
That's a
and
strong
she is
mother-
jumping up and down. She'd have done a split on the floor on her hands. Got Drew's whole entire head, like between the space, between her legs. It was hilarious. Like,
Her
I thought it
butthole,
was
her butthole
funny.
winked at me like 3 times.
Cause he talks so much shit, so he deserved it.
I thought I was gonna have to eat some ass to survive.
Yeah, it was wild. I was laughing so hard during when she was doing it. She was lit though. She was definitely promoting her
Bitch had me in
her
the air.
pussy in a nice way. Yeah, he was on her back.
Motherfucker had
He's
me in the
literally
air.
on her back with his hands out like this, saying, "Oh, whoa!" Like it
Hold
was
the fuck
so
up.
funny.
I'm about to die.
Yeah, so I had to clown him when I'm glad you reminded me because that shit
Yeah.
was hilarious.
That shit was funny.
And then the next Friday, which was last weekend, I had other plans which didn't work out, so I ended up partying down at Invictus, the cigar lounge down in Waldorf. I had a good time. Matt took care of me and my guests, so that was lit. And then Saturday, we had the clothing optional bonfire and marshmallow roast at my place, which was also lit.
That shit was live.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Motherfuckers out there naked roasting
Roasted
marshmallows.
marshmallows, yeah. Shout out to my nudist friends that came out, especially Eddie with Nubia Nudist. He was the first one there. He was ready. So
Yeah.
it was a good time.
No.
Who was first?
I mean, we not saying no names, but
I
the
could
other
say Eddie. He
motherfucker,
don't mind.
the other motherfucker,
Rob?
yeah, Rob ass was naked as fuck off buck. I was like, nigga, this nigga walking around, party ain't even started yet. This motherfucker naked
Yeah,
You know what
I
I
love
mean?
my nudist friends.
with
so
his
they
towel.
be
I'm just
lit.
happy he put a towel down everywhere he sat.
Yeah, but we made s'mores. It was good.
Yeah.
I was excited. Then we took it inside for a little bit of A little bit of pole dancing, lap dancing. So yeah, we had a good time. Thank you to everybody that
Showed
that
up.
came out. Yeah, that's under Sunshine Aces LLC. So we got another thing coming up that I'll tell you guys about later. But you gotta be on that private guest list. That's private shit right there.
Yeah.
And that's it. Then I went to the wedding. So and also shout out to Diamond Key. I also went. I went to TPA on Friday and party with Mocha as I normally do the first Friday of every month. And then I went to TPA's clothing optional pool party on Saturday and chilled. This is a long ass weekend. Well, we had 3 weekends in there. And then then I came back, showered, changed, and rode the Diamond Key Slippery When Wet party. That was lit. It was good to see some people I haven't seen in a long time. She did a great job as usual putting some shit together.
Let me I got to butt in right here.
We gotta move on.
I want to say, I know we got to move on, but I want to say congratulations to Sunshine Aces and Candy Davis on receiving
Celebrate a Sister.
on Celebrate a Sister. They received an award, and you know, I was like real proud that you know, I'm close enough to both of them that I get to experience and share their knowledge and their understanding on a lot of things, and I actually learn a lot from both of them. Both of these young ladies are extremely intelligent, and they know their shit. They think I don't be looking. They think I don't be paying attention because I'm always cracking jokes and shit like that. But make no mistake about it, when you in the midst of motherfuckers that's legitimately running multi-million-dollar shit, you did what I'm saying? You can do yourself a great service by shutting the fuck up sometime and listening to what the fuck they got to say. And I do that a lot, but they don't realize it because I got too many jokes. But I just want to congratulate you and Candy publicly on your award at Celebrate Sister.
Yeah, and thank you, Deborah Franklin. Thank you for reminding me. That's during the day. You know I'm nasty, so I look at nighttime stuff.
Yeah, you about
But
that fuck life.
I know, right? I forgot to look at my daytime life. So thank you, Deborah, for having me and Candy as your first group of award recipients. And pay attention to that because Deborah has some great things coming up. The name of her show is Conversations with Deborah. Yeah, so check that out if you get an opportunity to. It's good. And she just came out with a new book, which I purchased. So as soon as I read it, I'm sure I'll be certified and giving you all an update on that.
Absolutely.
Whew, that was a lot of weekends right there.
I know, right? So this week, guess what? This week, we are talking about open-mindedness. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I got it.
You got a question for me?
Yeah, why'd you pick this topic?
I picked open-mindedness because in the shit that we do, lifestyle shit, it would serve you well to be open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
So as you don't antagonize, ostracize, or judge people for what they want to do. So you have to have a level of open-mindedness when you're in that arena.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, a lot of people don't realize that having an open mind will do you a service outside of the LS and in your regular ass life.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Which a lot of times people don't understand that. But we're gonna go into some things. And what's up? You all right?
Yeah, it was a bug.
It was a bug.
It's just a little bug, little fruit fly.
I'm glad you ain't suck it up.
It was just, I didn't want to swallow it when I opened my mouth.
So that's why I picked that topic.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
that's a good topic. I was excited when I saw it, so thank you.
To kind of encourage people to encourage more people to become open-minded. At least look at it. At least look at ways that you can move towards open-mindedness as opposed to closed-mindedness, stubborn, and stuck in your ways.
Okay. So you want to tell us the definition of your favorite? You're the hoodologist, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm your resident hood ninja.
So we're going to talk about the urban definition of open-mindedness.
All right. Urban, open-mindedness. Ready to accept on firm evidence that one's most cherished beliefs may be hogwash, but bearing in mind that extraordinary claims demand extraordinary evidence. Urban, sexually open-mindedness. Willing to entertain and explore different techniques and ideas in bed without sacrificing one's integrity.
Makes sense. So I'm going to do, I think this is Candy's job, so I'm filling in for Candy again. The Webster definition of open-minded, they didn't even have open-mindedness, is receptive to argument or ideas. So for me, I can make this quick. I definitely I agreed with the urban for once. Yeah, I don't know about the word.
This ain't the first time.
The word hog. Well, for once in a while. Yeah, I don't know about the hogwash thing, but I got what they meant. But of course, I definitely agreed with the sexually open-mindedness. And for some reason, I didn't know which way you were going, so I just chose both of them. Yeah. Yeah, so that makes sense.
Well, we got time. It's
Webster was too short. It didn't give me enough
Webster
information.
was too short? Mm-hmm. All right, so look, I'm going to do this. For those listening, open-mindedness. If you have anything you want to chime in, you want to drop on us, Jules, or whatever the case may be.
Jules?
Jules.
Oh, okay. I like diamonds.
Not the family jewels, though.
Oh.
Not the family jewels. Don't drop no nutsacks over here.
I like diamonds.
Yeah, you like nutsacks too.
Yeah.
Nasty ass. So anyway, you can call in at 301-232-5700. Again, if you got anything you want to chime in, 301-232-5700. And with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Sounds good.
Commercial break. We're going to take a music break. Music break, and we'll be right back at you.
Hey, it's the track band. So sweet, you give me diabetes. Sweet. I don't know why you do this to me. Sugar crush. I can't help the fact that you're so sweet. Divine. And now I have a taste for your cherries. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. Can't stop crushing till I make you pop. And you're so addictive, I cannot stop. We've been at it for hours, it eats up my time. And it just excites me to know that you're mine. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. Ooh, can I crush it? My candy crush. I can't believe how good you taste to me. You're so good. You're so good. You're so good. I know I keep on coming back just to know if I can eat the pack. And when you do it, girl, you make it so hard. I have to take you to my favorite spot. Ooh, you know I eat it. You're the sweetest piece of candy to me. I want that lemon. Girl, I just wanna crush it. You're the one I'm loving, and nothing else can cut it. Ooh, girl, you're the sweetest thing that I have ever tasted. Full of so much flavor. Can't stop crushing till I make you pop. And you're so addictive, I cannot stop. We've been at it for hours, it eats up my time. And it just excites me to know that you're mine. Ooh, I wanna taste ya. Can't wait to eat it. Something sweet on my tongue, got to have you every day. Oh my. Just one look at you, my sugar starts to rise. Let me crack you open like a pinata. Let your sweetness fall on out. Can't wait to taste your starburst. Can't wait another hour. So sweet to me.
Back to Adult Conversation Radio Show. Tonight you're rocking with Just Drew and Sunshine, since Candy and D are celebrating their honeymoon. Who the hell knows where? With a bunch of Heinekens and Apple.
I saw a video of Candy riding a bike.
Oh, okay. Well, they might be getting a little bit of exercise in too. So right now it's time for one of my favorite parts of the show that I never find useless. So it's time for Just Drew's Useless Facts.
Joe!
It's time for just useless facts. They might be useless to you, but they are important to somebody. Remember, if you have a useless fact you want Drew to read, email it to justdrew@adultconversation.com.
Yo, y'all know what the fuck time it is. It's time for Just Drew's Useless Motherfucking Facts. And if you don't know what that is, I'm getting ready to get it to you. So when I get a show topic, which is usually on a Sunday or Monday, but in this case, it happened to be my motherfucking topic, so I had the bitch, man, for probably the last 2 years in the cut waiting. And so what I do is I go on the internet and I only utilize Google. Why?
Because it's true.
Because it's true. You can't trust none of that other shit. AOL, Bing, Yahoo, what's some other shit? Apple.
Don't talk about Apple.
Is Apple? Oh no, they make phones. But you still can't trust them motherfuckers either. And you can only trust Google. Because if it's on Google, it is going to be true. So with that being said, tonight we are talking about open-mindedness. So I'm gonna give you some facts about open-mindedness. But what I really want to do, and I really want to convey, is I want to convey to y'all 7 benefits of being open-minded. And everybody knows I'm a new swinger, swinging nudist, whatever the fuck the case may be. Everybody already know that. But what I'm getting ready to give y'all, you can utilize in your everyday life, and it doesn't have to be lifestyle, contrary to what people believe, that I only deal with lifestyle shit. So here we go. I'm gonna give you 7 benefits of being open-minded. Number 1, letting go of control. When you open your mind, you free yourself from having to be in complete control of your thoughts. You allow yourself to experience new ideas and thoughts, and you challenge the beliefs you currently have. It can be very liberating to look at the world through an open mind. Number 2, experiencing changes. Opening up your mind to new ideas allows you the opportunity to change what you think and how you view the world. Now, this doesn't mean you necessarily will change your beliefs, but you have the option. You have the option to when you think with an open mind. Number 3, making yourself vulnerable. Making mistakes doesn't seem. No, one of the scariest and greatest things about seeing the world through an open mind is making yourself vulnerable. In agreeing to have an open mind, an open-minded view of the world, you are admitting you don't know everything and that there are possibilities you may not have considered. This is vulnerability. This vulnerability can be both terrifying and exhilarating at the same time. Number 4, making mistakes. Making mistakes doesn't seem like it would be much of a benefit, but it truly is. When you open your mind and allow yourself to see things from others' perspectives, you allow yourself not only to recognize potential mistakes you've made, but also to make new mistakes. Doesn't sound like much fun, but it's a great thing to fall and get back up again. What was that, number 4? Mm-hmm. Number 5, strengthening yourself. Open-mindedness provides a platform on which you can build, piling one idea on top of another. With an open mind, you can learn about new things, and you can use the new ideas to build on the old ideas. Everything you experience can add up, strengthening who you are and what you believe in. It's very hard to build on experiences without an open mind. Number 6, gaining confidence. When you live with an open mind, you have a strong sense of self. You are not confined by your own beliefs, nor are you confined by the beliefs of others. For that reason, you are able to have and gain confidence as you learn more and more about the world around you. Open-mindedness helps you to learn and grow, strengthen your beliefs and in the world and in yourself. And finally, number 7, being honest. There's an honesty that comes with an open mind, because being open-minded means admitting that you aren't all-knowing. It means believing that whatever truth you find may always have more to it than you realize. This understanding creates an underlying sense of honesty that permits us the character of anyone who lives with an open mind. And as a caveat, I'm just going to drop this little this little paragraph on you. For some, being open-minded is easy. For some, being open-minded is easy. It comes as effortlessly as breathing. For others, having an open mind can be more of a challenge, something that they have to work on and make an effort to obtain. Whether or not you consider yourself to be open-minded, you can certainly see from the list above that there are great benefits to viewing life with an open mind. It's not always an easy thing to do. Trust me. Most people struggle with this, but the effort to think openly and embrace new ideas will be well worth it when you are able to take part in the benefits that come from an open mind.
Good shit.
And that will conclude Just Drew, Useless Facts.
So, well, I gotta ask, do you think you're open-minded?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. We're talking about in general now. We're not talking about in which in your side career.
Yeah, I'm really talking about in general. I
Okay,
wasn't even
good.
thinking about the other piece.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And what's ironic is even today I was on a project at work, and so I was I had a crew with me, and I had a couple of my supervisors that was on the scene. So it's very easy. It would be very easy for me to just make a unilateral decision. All right, this how we're going to do it. That's it. That's all. Right. However, the task that we were tasked with, I didn't want us to have to overexert ourselves. You know what I mean? It's something that we do ongoing. And so what I did was I pulled my two supervisors that I had on site with me aside, and I said, well, listen, how y'all think we should do this? You know what I mean? Because and then I gave them how I think we should do it. But ironically enough, one of them was like, man, hey, Drew, we might want to do it like this.
Okay, that's what's up.
So, you know, I wasn't closed-minded enough to say, well, no, we're going to do it my way. Because I didn't want us to exert more energy than we had to with the task that we were tasked with doing.
Right.
And we did it his way, and it worked out. We got it done fast, too.
That makes sense. Yeah, I've been on this big kick, and I've probably said it like 50 times in the last 3 months. I'm always looking for the path of least resistance, meaning the easiest way I can possibly do something. Because there'd be so much shit to do, so the most efficient and fastest way I can do it is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely open to new ideas.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't care what that's in, whatever I'm doing, business, personal business, it doesn't matter.
And you know what? I'm looking at this list, right? It's something that just dawned on me. Like number 7 was being honest.
Right.
Right. And what it really triggered in my brain was how when you living in lies, or when you tell a lot of lies, that means you have to hide. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have to hide, and most times you scared of people exposing you on things. But when you live in
Calling
truth,
you out on your bullshit.
yeah, calling you out on your bullshit, calling you out on your lies. But when you live in truth, you know what I mean?
You don't have to worry about shit like that.
You ain't got to worry about it. Can't nobody hurt you with the truth, because
Right.
you already know your truth,
Right.
and your truth is already like public.
Right. That makes sense. I love it.
You know what I mean?
Because one of the things, I wasn't gonna read this part, but it kind of makes sense with what you're saying. Because one of the things I researched, and it said, what does it exactly mean? Not open-mindedness, but how do you keep an open mind? And it says that's, like you said, it's really hard for people to do. But it says you're open to everyone and everything that comes your way, and most people aren't.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you just don't want to hear shit. Like you think your way is the only way or the best way, and that's the way you rock. Now sometimes I'm like that. It just depends on the circumstances.
Yeah.
I mean, if I've already done it and I've gotten from A to B, I don't necessarily need a whole lot of information on C and D when I already know the best way to get there. Now I'll listen, but what they're telling me failed me before, I'm not willing to revisit it.
Right.
So-
And that makes sense. That makes sense right there.
Yeah, but I try to keep an open mind.
Yeah. And
And how about I'm just fucking tired of arguing?
man,
I don't want no drama. Like, I don't want to argue. I don't even want to debate no more. So I'm just like, I'm gonna it's easier to not deal with it than to deal with it and do a lot of back and forth. And then sometimes once I've explained my position, I don't have a desire to repeat myself over and over again.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just rather let it go.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you something else that I think being open-minded helped me with. You ready for it?
Yes,
Being open-minded helped me to drop my ego.
that's true. That makes sense.
I don't have a big ego. I don't think I know everything. My way is not the highway. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like collateral benefits to a lot of things. So like one of the collateral benefits for me, like I said, is dropping the ego, and I definitely don't know everything. And as well as being open-minded, becoming open-minded, because I had to become open-minded. Because at
Well,
one
it's something you learn.
yeah, because at one time I was locked into shit. This is how it is, and this is what the fuck I'm gonna do, and this how I'm rolling with it. Fuck what you talking about. But when I started the process of becoming more open-minded and open-minded, along with dropping the ego, came a certain level of humility. You know what I mean? And I know like for me, being humble and walking in the spirit of humility, for me simply means knowing my motherfucking limitations.
So what was it that made you decide that you should be more open-minded? Like, was there something that occurred, or you just woke up one day and was like, I'm gonna try some new shit, or?
Well, we all know I was fucked up. You know what I mean? And I started a new way of life.
You know, I don't assume that everything that happens to you was because of that point in your life, though, right?
Right.
Okay.
Everything that happened to me is not based on that, but a large portion of how I think today
It's based on
is
that.
based on that, because I had to change my thinking.
Right, I understand.
Had I not changed my thinking, I would still be right back or end up right back where I was. And so one of the things was I can't move forward if I stay stuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I had to, but like I said, that shit was a process. And for real, I'm gonna say it just like this, and it don't get no plainer for me. I started really becoming more open-minded when I got into step 3. You hear me?
Right.
It's 12 of them motherfuckers. It's 12 of them steps.
So what is
man.
step 3?
Step 3 is letting God take over. You know what I mean? So it's a phrase, we use. It's like step 1 is I can't. I'm powerless. Step 2 is he came to believe in the power greater than myself. And step 3 is I'll let him.
That's what's up.
Let God make some decisions.
Yeah,
You know what I
so
mean?
Thank you, Charlie. She made a good point. She said, rule of thumb to get out of your own way is to have the mindset that everyone is not you. They don't think like you, process like you, or make decisions like you. This will keep you open to listen and see things through someone else's eyes and view. And that's a good point.
Yeah.
So that's a good point.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And like when we stay stuck, when you close-minded and you think your way is the only way, you'll end up like wrestling yourself on so many issues. Like now, today, I make people mad because I don't have problems.
Right.
I don't have problems. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, man, listen, y'all motherfuckers believe in good and evil. Y'all motherfuckers believe in right or wrong. I don't believe in that shit. This shit just fucking happened. It's called life.
Right.
And in life, shit is gonna happen. The kicker is, how are you gonna respond to what happens? You understand what I'm saying?
But you know, some people are so they're so caught on what they were taught or how they were raised or what they were taught to believe that they don't even know how to be open-minded. I mean, that's a lot of the cause. I'm not going to get into those because that's a whole other topic. But that's a lot of the causes of so many issues that we face in life in general. Just like, for example, I don't know, the last week or so, someone kept asking me, like, did I believe in hell? And I'm like, well, first of all, what kind of question is that? And second of all, are you talking about your hell or my hell? Because who said we believed in the same hell? So I entertained it for a minute, and I'm always willing to explain my position of how I live my life and how I choose to live. But of course, because it's out in the open, people are really quick to judge, and they judge based on what they see on social media. They never met me, don't know anything about me. You know, you only know what I've shared with you. And that's what you see on social media is very limited. Because, of course, there's parts of my life that only my circle know about.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy how people take a social media image that I use to promote, you know, the shit I do and how I do it and when I do it. I mean, you see my fun times. Like, you don't see me with my kids or my Grammy baby. Like, you don't see me at work. You know, you take a portion of my life and you've already condemned me to hell.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of the day, I don't hurt nobody. Like, I'm one of the nicest people you could ever meet. That's why I be spreading that goddamn sunshine.
Yeah.
And that ain't got nothing to do with sex. That's the funny thing. You know, I say that, they think I'm out humping everybody on the weekends. Yeah, it's not even like that. So it's crazy.
And it's funny because, you know, I experienced the same shit. Like when you look at my page, right? So I got this shit now that I do called Uber for memes.
Yeah, we know it.
Right?
I know it very well.
I do not make no motherfucking memes. I don't make them. Right? People send me shit. Like people send me shit because they can't post shit on their fucking page. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
So some of them are really funny.
And I tell them the views of my motherfucking page are not necessarily my views. I just don't discriminate. If you send me some shit, I'm going to motherfucking post it. I don't care what it is.
Right.
Right? And so I had somebody to tell me that I'm a nasty motherfucker, which I am.
You're mean.
I am a nasty motherfucker. I'm a nasty motherfucker. I don't mean nobody no motherfucker good for real. Right?
Like, is it just a bad person because of memes?
I mean, not just that, because it's really no real personal information about me on my page.
Right.
Like, you would have to do some serious motherfucking digging, right? You have to do some serious digging to see posts that I done made, and it seems like it's a personal post. Right. And so I told him, I had to tell him flat out. I said, you have no clue who the fuck I am.
Right.
You don't know what the fuck I'm out here doing on a daily basis. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, that's back to what I said. You only see what's put out on social media. And at the end of the day, you can put whatever you want on social media. So, excuse me, we all know how many people are frauds. Like, they're pretending to be something that they're really not even about that life. But then even with that said, you choose to follow me. Like, you choose to watch, you choose to watch what I post. You choose to be friends with me. Like, you have a choice in this shit. Like, it's not like I'm forcing people to follow me. But then I'm always big on, and I say this to everyone, you do not have to do what I do. I'm not even asking you to do what I do. I'm just asking you to respect it. So if you're instantly judging me, condemning me to hell, for some, I don't even know what you read that condemned me. Like, you've been my, you were my executioner. You've judged me, and it wasn't even no trial. You just judged me and sent me straight to hell.
You know
so that's definitely, to me, not an open-minded person.
You know what I tell him?
What?
I see you there.
Well, no, you know what? I'm actually, no matter what someone says to me, however rude they are to me, I still am always kind. So I'll tolerate it, and I will actually try to give you a minute and explain my position. But then if you come back at me with the same bullshit, I got to block you, because I just don't have time for bullshit like that.
See you there, motherfucker.
So before we go, where we at? Before I want to, with this portion, I want to wrap up with I want to tell you all about some benefits of being open-minded, because we always talked about, well, Drew and I think we're open-minded. I also think that it's not exactly the same, is it?
Yeah.
Everything?
Boy, I'm telling you, great minds think alike.
Oh, maybe I'm on the wrong page. I can't
Yeah.
read that part.
You can't read this part?
No, you didn't you read the entire paragraph?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Wrong
man.
page. So
Oh.
y'all ain't getting that piece because Drew already gave it to y'all.
Yeah.
That's what I get for not wearing my glasses in the studio.
Trying to be cute.
That's okay. So, you want to take a break now? I'm ready for a break.
Yeah, well, okay, let's do that. Let's take a music break. And remember, we're going to be right back. Call in 301-232-5700. All right? Are we still on? We gone?
Almost.
Classic beats.
You know that I worked all week, but I'm about to work this free. So you go get the Hennessy, and I'm about to roll this week. You better not fake on me. Don't you know I have my needs? Daddy, don't you play with me. Sending pics just teasing me. Don't you know we'll be all night? Know that I have been stressing, but you can make me feel alright. All that shit you've been talking for love, I've been waiting all week for your love. For love, you're my favorite drug. For love, can't wait to show you what's up. For love, so baby just pull up, just pull up, just pull up, pull up. Climbing on top of me, feeling on my body. You know that drives me crazy. Exploring all my fantasies. Love the way you loving me. Don't stop, baby, just go deep. Keep going. You can leave them hickeys, you know. Only ones that you can see. Yeah. Don't you know we'll be all night? Know that I have been stressing, but you can make me feel alright. All that shit you've been talking for love, I've been waiting all week for your love. For love, you're my favorite drug. For love, can't wait to show you what's up. For love, so baby just pull up, just pull up, just pull up, pull up.
I hear you talking like a big girl. Can you take it like a big girl? I mean, my ego kinda big, girl. Can you take that type of risk, girl? I've been known to flip a few worlds upside down, especially when I flip you upside down. How you think about having one child now? How you stuck in the same position for a half an hour, talking shit like I hate you, but we both know that means you loved it and you just can't wait for take two. Need a sec, baby, take two. Honestly, I need a break too. Have a glass of this cognac, might as well light up the J2. Uh-oh, you in trouble. Guess who just got the second win? First round, I dominated. Now I'm about to come get the second win. Fight it all you want, girl, but I guarantee you tap out. I'll pull up anytime you want me to come through and blow your back
For love, I've been waiting all week for your love. For love, you're my favorite drug. For love, can't wait to show you what's up. For love, so baby just pull up, just pull up, just pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. your body is so amazing. The way you walk across that floor just drives me crazy. Your 23s and your makeup. When you're walking down the street, I know you got haters. The feeling that I get, I can't explain it. When you walk away, it's like that ass is famous. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, just walk away, walk away, just walk away, walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away. Excuse me if I'm staring, but you won't believe what my mind is preparing. I'm anticipating the way you all got me so discombobulated. The feeling that I get, I can't explain it. When you walk away, it's like that ass is famous. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, just walk away, walk away, just walk away, walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, there's nothing like a woman who is full of so much swag. They get the attitude, they walk around, they know that they are that. Just nothing on them waving that hair got me in a trance. I love the way they walk on by so I can get a glance. I hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, just walk away, walk away, just walk away, walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away.
Yo, we are back. We are back, y'all. Adult Conversation. Just Drew, Sunshine Aces, Candy Davis, and Unrestricted, or what is it? What's the other one?
Unconditional.
Unconditional, Unrestricted D. What up,
They're
Jane?
on their honeymoon. He's unconditional this week, I'm sure.
Yeah, they on their honeymoon. He's unconditional all day in the paint. And tonight we talking about open-mindedness, y'all. If you missed last segment, you know what I mean? Boom. We went over some real good shit. And real briefly, what we're going to do, let me give you a couple of clues on whether or not you're truly open-minded. Can I do that, Sunshine?
Yes, please.
All right. So here we go. We're going to start like this. Closed-minded people do not want their ideas challenged. They are typically frustrated that they can't get the other person to agree with them instead of being curious as to why the other person doesn't agree with them. Closed-minded people are more interested in proving themselves right than in getting the best outcome. Whoa. That's gangster right there.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
And I just saw something the other day, and I was looking at it and it said, man, what you have to know what the fuck your goal is with everything you do. Everything you do, you have to have a goal. Like if you're in an argument with somebody, all right, what's the goal of this argument?
Right.
Is the goal to move forward or is the goal to break this shit off?
Sometimes it's just a win.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a win. Statements versus questions. Closed-minded people are more likely to make statements than ask questions. Ain't that a bitch? Are y'all listening to this? Can y'all hear this? Yeah. That's a fact, Jack. That was number 2. Number 3, understanding. Closed-minded people focus much more on being understood than on understanding others. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's man, all this shit is gangster. This is a statement. I might be wrong, but closed-minded people say things like, I could be wrong, but here's my opinion. This is a classic cue I hear all the time. It's often a perfunctory
A what?
PERFUN perfunctory gesture that allows people to hold their own opinion while convincing themselves that they are being open-minded.
Okay.
I
like that one.
Just shut up.
Mm-hmm.
I do that shit too. I'll shut up and listen, but I shut up to listen.
No, you shut up to close people out.
Well,
Sometimes.
I mean, at a certain point.
Yeah.
At a certain point. Like closed-minded people block others from speaking. I don't tell people to shut up. I let you speak. They don't have time to rehash something already talked about. They don't want to hear anyone's voice but their own. That's not me. Open-minded people are always more interested in listening than in speaking. Mm-hmm. And I do a whole lot of listening, don't I?
Yes, you do listen.
Okay. Number 6, only one sperm gets in.
Why?
Out of 6 billion motherfucking spermies, only one gonna get in. Closed-minded people have trouble holding two thoughts simultaneously in their minds. Open-minded people can take in the thoughts of others without losing their ability to think well. They can hold 2 or more conflicting concepts in their mind and go back and forth between them to assess their relative merits.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And let me see how much more I got. Oh, I ain't got much more. I ain't got much more. And let's see. What was that? That was number 6.
Number 7.
Number 7. Humble pie. Closed-minded people lack a deep sense of humility. Open-minded people approach everything with a deep-seated fear that they may be wrong. If you recognize closed-minded behavior patterns in yourself, you're not alone. We're all somewhere on the continuum between open and closed-minded by default. Further complicating things, it varies by day and subject. Staying open-minded won't happen by accident. It takes work. It takes work, y'all. It definitely takes work. It takes work to be open-minded. It takes work to value others' views and thoughts and ideas, especially when they conflict with your views, thoughts, and ideas.
Good shit.
Good shit?
Mm-hmm.
That, I think it was good shit.
Yeah, I liked it. Especially
liked
the
it too.
sperm one.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Hey, look, and you know what's ironic? Sperm. So we talked about in the first segment
Sperm?
We ain't talking about sperm. I don't talk about sperm.
All right, I didn't think we did.
Yeah, I don't talk about sperm. But we talked about in the first segment how being open-minded can help you in everyday life.
Of course.
Now, you want to get to the fun shit.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about
Switch
fucking.
it up a little bit.
You want to talk about fucking?
Yeah, I want to talk about open-minded in your relationships, whatever type of relationships they may be.
Open-minded in your relationships?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Kick it off.
So what we at the beginning of the time when we went over the topic open-mindedness, I added did I add sexually open-mindedness?
Yeah.
So what does it mean to be open-minded sexually? Now this is just one definition. Drew read one earlier. He read the urban. So a sexually open-minded person can be bisexual, but a sexually open-minded person may also be heterosexual or homosexual only. A sexually open-minded person means they are willing to explore and experiment within the boundaries of what they deem as comfortable for them. So I like that part because it says what they deem comfortable for them. There's no cut and dry. There's no, this is the way you do it. And there's no, well, someone said 1,000 years ago that this is how it should be. It's what you as an individual deem is appropriate for you, for your life, for how you move, for how you feel, for what you think. So I like that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody do.
As you shouldn't.
You know what I mean? Your life is your fucking life.
Right.
You want to do wild shit, you know what I mean? Go do wild shit. Who gives a fuck?
So let's talk about like the lifestyle particularly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that most people that you've encountered, how many years you been in now? How
6.
many? 6 years? Okay, cool.
6.
How many people, well, compare your beginning to your end now, do you think people are more open-minded or less open-minded?
Less.
And why do you say that?
I think when as it relates to lifestyle, there's a level of pretension. It's pretentious. There is a level of competition. There is a level of fear. And there is a level of what is it when you not really comfortable with yourself?
That's insecurities.
And it's a whole heap of motherfucking insecurities in the LS.
Well, I think a lot of times what they think they're capable of doing, when it comes down to it, they're not really capable of doing that.
Yeah.
They kind of like they talk a good game, but that's not really their intentions.
Yeah. Yeah.
For whatever reason. I don't know if they get, like you said, it's fear, like they get nervous or whatever the case may be. Because I've always been like, if if you're going to talk about it, be about it. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the reasons, and no disrespect to somebody that's got me in one, but that's one of the reasons I'm not real active in the chats. Because I get in a lot of chats. I remove myself a lot because I find, and this is just my personal opinion from where I move, that what people talk about is not normally how it is when you're really out there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just don't see it as a good way to really get to know people. I'm more of a get to know people in person type of person.
Yeah. And then too, a lot of times, now this is just my opinion. Mm-hmm. And I've listened to a number. Oh, the number. They want the number. 301-232-5700. One of the things that that bothers me is, like, if it's something that you wouldn't that you're not necessarily into, don't let it. I mean, look at the shit. Keep the fuck on going.
Right. Keep it moving.
Keep it the fuck moving. Cause I got to think now. Anything, any kind of event, function, or whatever that I'm involved in, if I see you roll up on something and give a face like this, like that there, chances are I'm not inviting your ass back again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's an indicator on some things, especially if it's something like you don't have to engage in anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't have to engage in anything. So for you to frown your face up and start talking shit because this is what somebody else is into, you know what I mean? Go smack yourself.
Well, I mean, one of the biggest things is supposed to be not judgmental. So if you're screwing your face up or reacting to something, it just doesn't have to be a thing. But like you said, you can just keep it moving.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the reasons that I've decided to do the private things that we're doing is because I want to try to get back to how it was when I first got in. And like things were a lot different. So there were a lot more open-minded people, or maybe I hung out in open-minded spaces. Mm-hmm. So I just want to get back to the root, like why I got in the first place. Right. Because now everything is, there's so much jealousy and drama and issues. Like I don't really want no parts of it.
Yeah.
So.
And I tell you, a lot of people. So this the whole LS piece, I mean, for me, is to fulfill your sexual desires.
Exactly.
Fulfill your desires. If you are a true voyeur and that's what you like to do, then by all means, do that shit. But don't fake like you're a fucking voyeur and you come to shit so you can stand around and watch to see who doing the fuck what and then run tell that. Yeah. I hate that shit. Like, and I think that in and of itself has caused a number of people to move away. Definitely. And back up. And even if they, like, some people still gonna come because they fuck with you, you know what I mean, when you throw something. But when they come, they not free. They're not free to do what they want to do because in their mind they be like, if I go do what the fuck I want to do, who the fuck is gonna run and tell that?
Right.
You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I mean?
definitely a big issue.
And that's one of the reasons why we kind of move towards our private shit.
Right.
Like we would like our private shit. We don't disclose who came.
It's nobody's information.
Matter of fact, you don't even know who the fuck is invited.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't even know if you read it because I don't think you signed it. But one of the things that when they signed the waiver and release, it says on there that you can't discuss who was in attendance.
Right.
And it also says that there's no judgment. It's a free zone.
It's a free zone.
Like there's no being mean. There's no discussing things. Of course, there's no photos without permission. So,
right.
You know, because I'm hoping that that'll be a way for people to come out and be more free. Because I mean, it's definitely one of the reasons I stopped playing at parties. Because, I mean, not only do I do things I didn't know I was a part of, sometimes I'm not even there and I did something. So it's much easier to, to do what I do with a small group of people that I don't have to worry about are going to go back and exploit.
Yeah.
Like, I was really disappointed when we did the spring fling to hear that people were going back sharing information.
We got a caller. Dog Conversation, what up? Who there?
It's Venus family. How y'all doing today?
What's
Hey, baby,
up?
how are you?
Aphrodite freakdom. What's up, baby?
Hey, you already know.
I'm gonna find out if I don't know.
Because you know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
We missing you, baby.
I miss you guys so much. Listen, I want us to do one of them private things in Miami ASAP. You feel me?
Hey, we do that every time we come down. Stop playing.
Y'all nasty motherfuckers down south. So
You already know. But listen, for real, this topic is awesome because, when I came into this lifestyle back in 2000, discretion was everything. And because of discretion, it allowed people to be more free. And it's not the same now. People are really secluded. People are very secretive and sneaky. And it's not even about being sexually free. I think it's just about people trying to be conquerors more than to be, voyeurs. So it's changed everything in the lifestyle, even for myself. Like when I go out to these events, like I went to a pool party about a month and a half ago. It was a big turnout, and barely people were sexing. And I'm like, hold up, aren't we here for this? I could do a family event if I want to go to a regular cookout. So, I look at that, how things have changed. There's a lot of people who be looking funny and weird, like, ew, is she doing that? Yes, I'm doing that. I'm probably doing that, But it's different from everybody now. I wish it was the way it used to be.
yeah.
So do you think that this is because people are less open-minded now? Or what do you think is
I don't
causing
know.
this change?
I think the thing that has changed that for too many people are in the lifestyle, first of all, that shouldn't be in the lifestyle. So they can't be open-minded if this ain't their lifestyle. A lot of people come in to try to belong, find a place to fit because they don't fit in the vanilla world. And they're definitely closed-minded, because when swinging started way back in the day, like in California, it was all type of things going on at them parties, and there was a judgment-free zone.
Right.
And it's not like that now. People judge people, People aren't allowed to be sexually liberated now.
Do you think it's because of it being so mainstream now? I mean, I used to think that when I got in, and I haven't been in half as long as you have, I thought that it was more underground. And as time has developed, it's definitely much more mainstream.
Definitely. I definitely think it's because it's mainstream now. It's become a business, an organization. It's more about profit now. It's not about freedom.
Right.
So now that everyone knows and everyone can find out, guess who was there and what's such and such there, it changed everything, especially with social media and these Facebook groups and these chats, there's no discretion. Swinging had discretion to it. The lifestyle was about discretion. You had a bunch of professionals who come together to take their hats off and let loose. And now the whole world knows. So it changes it for people. People become more fearful.
Yeah. I definitely agree.
I definitely agree with that, and that's why. But I'll tell you this. I will say this. I have seen a shift in the community with a lot of people, a lot of group owners taking things back to the time when there was more discretion. And like I said, me and Sunshine, when we do our things under Sunshine LLC, what happens is you don't even see the guest list. You don't see the guest list. You don't see who's invited.
That's why it's not on. It's not a Facebook invite at all.
Nothing is on the book at all. You know what I mean? If we don't have your email address or we don't have your phone number, you can't come. Simple as that. Because So, as you know, we host major events, and like you say, and I heard you when you said it. If I wanted to go to a regular motherfucking cookout, then I go to a regular motherfucking cookout. The fuck I want to come and pay good money, right? And if I'm a voyeur, I don't get to see no fucking. If I like to fuck, everybody's scared to fuck. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm better determined to get back to my exhibitionist days. So
Yeah.
we going to change that scene. And you already know. Of course, I want you all up here to partake so you can enjoy everything we've worked towards. And, we definitely going to come do the damn thing down there as well. You already know.
Well, listen, I just found out I got 82 hours of leave,
Yes!
baby. I am on my way.
Yeah, we definitely got to do this thing. Well, you definitely got to hit us up off air so we can get some dates out of the way. I'm not going to be doing too much because I got to sleep sometime. You know how I rock. But, yeah, we definitely getting back to that intimate,
sunshine. You know that.
yeah, non-judgment, the way we do things. Like that's definitely what I'm looking for, and I'm bound to determine. That's why I was so happy when Drew picked this topic because it's definitely something that we need to discuss.
Yeah,
I would love that because this goes right back to when I met you guys and we did the open discussion and we talked about getting back to the original roots of the lifestyle. So I thank you guys for this topic.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we gonna get that vetting back underway too, because I think that's a huge thing that was lost. So I'm hoping in moving forward we find the right group of people to just do things like I call it old school, like do it the way we used to do it. Like that's what's hot.
Exactly, guys. Thank you so much for taking my call. Y'all go ahead and do the damn thing.
All right, thank
baby.
you. Love you, babe.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. And that's kind of like the
I
sentiment.
know, like we definitely missing it, And shout out to the Don on my feed, like he's definitely into that way we moving. So that's what's up.
And and I'll tell you what else.
How do you think I don't want to cut you off, but I want to make sure we tell them how we think people can be more open-minded in the game though. Let's not lose that.
I mean, I definitely believe that when coming. So first of all, let me say this. Let me say this right here. And this is personal to me. Mm-hmm. I don't buy into the whole. I don't come to a party, a LS party with expectations. I don't come. You know what I mean? Because of the set. I don't come. No. Whenever you're going somewhere, I believe that you should have a goal, and I'll tell you, prior to November, I didn't think like this. Mm-hmm. But you know what happened? What? Bliss Cruise.
Oh yeah, a whole new world right there.
Bliss Cruise happened. Let me tell you something. And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna fuck that. I'm gonna say it. We the only ones that say that dumb shit. We the only ones that will be going to a swingers club and say, I'm going with an open mind, but I'm not going with the expectation to fuck. We going to a fuck club, but I'm not going with the expectation to fuck.
That's true.
That's how you end up with parties where people don't engage. Like you go to a party now, and I think part of the reason it's like this is because there is, and I don't want nobody to take this shit offensive. I don't want nobody to take this shit wrong. There is a certain level of competition in this lifestyle between group owners. Everybody wants to have, and I'm not saying everybody.
Let's say some.
Some. So if the shoe don't fit, don't take the shit personal, none of that shit. But motherfuckers be wanting to outdo the next group. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, V made a good point. Like it's about it's become profitable, so everyone's looking to make that higher profit. So the bigger you outdo someone else, then hopefully the higher profit you make. It's never been about money for me. It's never been about money for any of our companies.
No,
like none of them. Adult Conversation, Play Nice. It's never been about money for us. I mean, even what we do now with providing information and providing opportunities for people to come together and just have a good time. It's never been about. If it was about money, I wouldn't still be doing it because it still ain't paying none of my bills.
Don't make none.
I mean, we don't do too bad, but I mean, you know, we definitely not paying bill. Like I couldn't pay my car note off of what I do in the life, and we've been giving for a long time. But that's not why I got in. I got in to meet other open-minded, like-minded people that I like to fuck. I mean, this is just that simple.
That's why I got it. I like to fuck.
I'm trying to find those opportunities with other open-minded people that like to fuck as much as I do. So
exactly,
that's what's kind of missing.
And I think
don't get all serious and shit. Don't drop. He about to start dropping tears and shit. Got me nervous.
Nah, I ain't gonna start dropping tears. So I'm getting ready the example. So when we went on that cruise, I got an opportunity to parlay with people from all over the fucking world. People that look like me, people that look like half of you. you understand what I'm saying? And the one thing that was consistent when I talk to people from other parts of the world,
they're very free.
They be clear on, like they'll tell you, 2 hours into the motherfucking cruise, fucking.
Yeah.
Not no 2-3 days, not none of that. Oh, I gotta sit out here with you for 2 days and get to know you and all that old shit. Nah. Motherfuckers was on that cruise to get their motherfucking shit split, and that's what the fuck they did.
Well, that's one thing that I love about the cruise in general. I mean, I've been going for years, and I'm glad that you on board with that shit now. But it's just like you don't have to, and I always put that out there. Like, you don't have to do anything. If you just want to chill and enjoy the deck, you can. However, the opportunities to be true to the game, like be a true swinger and be a part of a lifestyle movement way bigger than you, the opportunity is there.
Yeah.
And just like Drew said, if you come on that shit with an open mind, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
I mean, I've met people, like you said, there's people from all over the world. I mean, we made friends with people from nudist places that do shit way litter than what we did.
We met a motherfucker that broke his dick.
Yeah, the story when he said when he broke it, that was the only time he ever had a big black packer. That
cop.
shit was ridiculous. But they they come with the predisposition that they spend a lot of money. It is a pricey cruise. It's funny, a cruise is on now. But they spend that money and they came to do their thing. The other big thing about that, back to the open-mindedness, which is our topic tonight, is that you don't run into a lot of couples who are selfish with their mate. Like they're true to why they came there. Of course, people always have rules, and of course, anywhere you respect everyone's rules. But there's not a whole lot of why you looking at him or why you look at her, or if you're mingling or talking. I mean, whatever your norm is, you should rock your norm. I mean, a lot of people are into you ask the mate or you say hello to the mate first, which is fine. But the cruise is so lit, you don't typically have to ask. They're going to invite you. They're going to literally invite you to the pussy or the penis. Like, it's not that serious. Because that's what I think a lot of it has lost with open-mindedness, is you have to remember, like Drew said, well, first of all, there's no really room for jealousy.
At all.
Yeah, and there's no room for insecurities, because the whole premise of what we do is supposed to be sharing is caring. So if you have in your mind that you allow your mate to be free, or like you allow your mate to play, it's of the flesh, it's not of the heart. So you're doing an activity and you're going back home. So that's what I've always preached. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you go and share time with someone else doesn't mean you're now in a relationship with them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, no disrespect, but especially in our area. Like, I'm always amazed at how people try to lock down lifestyle people. Because I'm like, unless you're both on board with that, there's no ownership there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's no open-mindedness like it used to be. Or different areas, different spaces, different venues, different events. That shit done changed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we should live on the ship.
Hey, man, listen. Long as that, what's the shit called? Dramamine? The C6 shit.
Oh, yeah, you just need some Dramamine.
Yeah, but I need the one that you stick behind your ear this time. I was fucked up
We're gonna
on that
make sure
shit.
we got plenty of that for you in November. And since we not that I'm a promoter for the Bliss Cruise, because I'm not, but I did post it on Sunshine Aces LLC. The November event is sold out. I'm probably certain that the 2020 cruise is probably partially sold out.
No,
No,
the
April
one
sold
is-
out.
April sold
Well,
out.
I only do November now because I can't just be paying for 9 trips at a year like I normally do. Yeah, I'm trying to move on to some other things that we're trying to do separately. But definitely, if you're trying to get on board with that, check out November 2020. I'm expecting that, God willing, we'll both be there. So.
Yeah, and I do want to say this because I don't want anybody listening to get this fucked up. Like, I do not give a fuck what you do when you come to any party. I just don't care. Whatever the fuck you do, go do the shit. You know what I mean?
It's my turn.
I love to see a lot of fucking. Let me tell you something. Our last, which party was that? The first one out the new spot.
The Spring Fling.
Spring Fling. Mm-hmm. There was some good motherfucking fucking going on.
Well, we usually provide the environment for that.
And I'm telling you, like, I don't know, a lot of people don't know this about me, man. But when it's a whole lot of fucking going on and there's a lot of sexy fucking and shit going on, I be wanting to cry. I be like, Lord, I be feeling like a whole proud papa, like at your kid's graduation, like your daughter just gave birth to the most beautiful baby girl on earth. I be so fucking happy.
That's so funny.
I'm trying to tell you.
No, I know you get excited when you see him getting it in.
Like the first time we went to the club in Fort Lauderdale.
Trapeze.
I lost my fucking mind. I said, good God almighty, I've never seen no shit like this.
Yeah, I recall.
Motherfuckers fuck so good, then they turn around and say, damn, that was good. What's your name? You hear me?
Yeah, it's a different space. It's a different. We gotta get down there soon too, because
Yeah.
I miss our homies, man.
Did you wanna take a quick break? Or
It's time.
just roll on?
Where we at?
Shit,
We
we've been past that.
I know, right? No, it's actually time for a break. See, it say so right there.
Oh, it is time for a break.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So listen, we're gonna take a music break.
I need tissue. My nose got cold.
Yeah, my eyes watered up a little bit.
He about to go wipe the tears from his eyes.
I need to wipe my eyes.
From his the fucking birth being born.
I'm trying to tell you, that was a beautiful baby. They did so much good
wait,
dick
hold
sucking.
on. That's fine. Before we go, speaking of babies, I'm gonna say I've said this to like 5 people, so I'm gonna say this live. I hate your memes. I hate them because I'm busy as shit and I don't have time for that shit. So I against my better judgment, I don't have time for that shit. You heard me? Plus, then I don't want to hear you crying when your page when you get put in jail.
I don't cry.
But
I
the
don't cry no
other
more.
day I read one, and y'all know this shit is so funny. I done told a bunch of people. So I read this fool's meme, and he talk about, and I'm not direct. I don't have it up.
It wasn't
but
me.
basically it said when you nut in a pretty girl, everything is fine.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. But soon as you nut in an ugly girl, next thing you know, y'all having a possum. I swear to God. I laughed so hard.
Hey, nah. Hey, listen. Gangsta joint, though.
No, that shit was hilarious.
Nah.
Of course, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Sunshine.
So, someone might love that possum. I just don't know.
Hey, Sunshine.
But I cried laughing. And then
And
I'm
somebody
literally
gonna say
repeating
that possum
shit.
is a
Let me
beautiful
tell you.
motherfucking baby. Because
Hey.
God don't make ugly babies. That's what they gonna say.
Love your possums too. I mean, that shit was
no.
so funny
So
though.
you gave one, I gotta get one.
Okay.
Like this shit was totally motherfucking gangster when I read it. It said dang, you made me forget that quick.
That shit was so funny.
The motherfucking pops. Oh, no. It said some of you bitches don't need gotta stop. No, some of you bitches be giving bad advice to these hoes out here. Say you always gotta remember, your pussy ain't as good as theirs. You can't do what the fuck they do.
Yeah, I read that one too.
Yeah.
I did this to that one.
So ladies, you cannot if your pussy not good, you cannot take advice from a good pussy chick.
Well, every woman thinks her pussy's good. And let's do this break. But the possum one was funnier. Don't read his memes, y'all. Wait till I got time. It mess you up in your workflow, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it will. It will.
Classic beats.
You know that I worked all week, but I'm about to work this free. So you go get the Hennessy, and I'm about to roll your sleeve. You better not fake on me. Don't you know I have my needs? Daddy, don't you play with me? Sending pics just teasing me. Don't you know we'll be all night? Know that I have been stressing, but you can make me feel alright. All that shit you've been talking for love, I've been waiting all week for your love. Pull up, you're my favorite judge. Pull up, can't wait to show you what's up. Pull up, so baby just pull up, just pull up, just pull up, pull up. Climbing on top of me, feeling on my body. You know that drives me crazy, exploring all my fantasies. Love the way you loving me. Don't stop, baby, just go deep. Keep going. You can leave them hickeys, you know. Only ones that you can see. Yeah. Don't you know we'll be all night? Know that I have been stressing, but you can make me feel alright. All that shit you've been talking. Pull up, I've been waiting all week for your love. Pull up, you're my favorite judge. Pull up, can't wait to show you what's up. Pull up, so baby just pull up, just pull up, just pull up, pull up.
I hear you talking like a big girl. Can you take it like a big girl? I mean, my ego kinda big, girl. Can you take that type of risk, girl? I've been known to flip a few worlds upside down, especially when I flip you upside down. How you think about having one child now? How you stuck in the same position for a half an hour, talking shit like I hate you, but we both know that means you loved it and you just can't wait for take two. Need a sec, baby, take two. Honestly, I need a break too. Have a glass of this cognac, might as well light up the J2. Uh-oh, you in trouble. Guess who just got the second win? First round, I dominated. Now I'm about to come get the second win. Fight it all you want, girl, but I guarantee you tap out. I'll pull up anytime you want me to come through and blow your back out.
Pull up, I've been waiting all week for your love. Pull up, you're my favorite judge. Pull up, can't wait to show you what's up. Pull up, so baby just pull up, just pull up, just pull up, pull up.
Welcome back to Adult Conversation Radio Show tonight. The show's almost over, but hopefully you've been tuning in. And tonight, just Drew and I are holding it down while Candy and Unrestricted, a.k.a. Unconditional, celebrate their nuptials on their honeymoon from this Sunday. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
They parlaying, drinking some Heinies, riding bikes, you know. All that good stuff.
Drinking some Amsterdam apple.
Apple Amsterdam. Yeah.
Apple Amsterdam. That's fucked up. That's funny how you remember people likes and dislikes when you're around them so damn long.
Because I'm open-minded. I ain't drinking it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna drink that shit either.
Yeah.
I ain't drinking
you
nothing.
don't drink nothing.
I ain't drinking nothing.
Yeah, I drink enough.
I don't give a fuck what nobody else drink. You drink whatever the fuck you want.
That's right.
Do your thing.
But you always bringing a bottle, which is crazy.
I do. Because I'm just saying
you support the liquor stores.
The people say bring it.
And you just bring it.
You know what I mean? I be trying to trade a bottle for some pussy.
So let's I need comment on that.
It never works out. It never works the fuck out. I never get no pussy with a bottle.
So we gonna wrap up for open-mindedness. You got some final thoughts, final shit. You know, you got to go back to what we started talking about originally, as well as
Okay.
the ending, our lifestyle piece.
So I just want to really say this to anybody that's listening. If you're unsure of whether or not you're open-minded, or if there's situations where you don't budge, you don't even consider the fact that something might make somebody else happy, it's just not for you, then I would urge you to go do some research on open-mindedness, right? And take an open-minded test, find out if you are in fact open-minded. I will tell you this. If you take the steps to become open-minded, the quality of your life will improve, because the shit that used to bother your black ass or your white ass won't bother you no more. Like I'm telling you, I literally do not give a fuck. Whatever you want to do that shit. Do that shit and have fun doing it. As long as you having motherfucking fun, I'm good with it. You know what I mean? If you ain't having fun, I'm good with it. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you can't be good with them not having fun. You gotta make sure people have a nice time. That's our job. That's our job to ensure.
I'm gonna try to do what I can to make sure you have fun. But shit, if you close minded and because you seen a chick getting knocked down by two dudes at once, now all of a sudden you and your feeling, oh, how can she do that? Da 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 da. Man, go kill yourself. Well, not kill yourself, but go ahead, butt a brick wall or something. Knock some open-mindedness into yourself. Let whatever floats your motherfucker.
Knock it in? Okay, that's a little violent, but those are the thoughts of just Drew and not Adult Conversation. Radio show. We do not want you to hit your head on a brick wall.
I really don't care. Go hit yourself. Go hit but a brick wall if you feel like doing it. That what you want to do? I'm open-minded enough to support you in your endeavor. I'll point you to a good brick wall. Okay,
my final thoughts. Yeah. Do you have some lifestyle end thoughts? My nipples are really hard. I'm cold. I don't know when I got cold. No, I got pasties on today, so you can't tell.
Oh shit! When you walk into the spot.
How about at the wedding? I'm all sidebar. How about at the wedding? I don't want to name people names because they say I could. But they walk. I was rushing because I almost overslept. So I threw this little blue dress on with no bra.
Beacons.
And people really though, it was cold in there. And as soon as people came over talking about, the first thing I noticed was your nipples. I'm like, you're not supposed to look at them. I got home and looked in the mirror. I said, damn, you can see right through my dress. So I was a little bit flashy. Sorry.
Yeah, but as far as the lifestyle, I do want to say this. People support the community. Definitely support the community. Let's stop all this competition shit. You know what I mean? One person's party might be a flavor that's not for specific people, and that's fine. Everybody find a party that is your flavor. Don't hate on the next person. Don't hate on the next owner. Just support the community as we do. I support as much stuff as I can, you know, but unfortunately, if something is already on my calendar, Sunshine, she holds the calendar, but if something is already on my calendar and I can't make your event, I just can't make it. Simple as that. And there's times that I have been like Heather motherfucking ass travels to like shit. Four shits in one night.
We used to do that.
Yeah.
It was exhausting though. I can't do it no more. I'm getting too old.
Yeah.
I'd be
So
tired.
but just man, just open mind. Whatever floats your boat, come have fun, fulfill your desires. You know what I mean? Fuck the next person, and just do you.
Great advice. I liked it. So, I mean, pretty much I have the same thing. Everything that Drew said, I definitely agree with. And, find your crew. Like, find those people, do come out and support because there's a community there for a reason. But when you come out to support, like, do your due diligence. If you want to get to know people first, then do just that. Get to know people. Like, introduce yourself to people, talk to people. Find out, look for what you're looking for. And the only way you're going to do that is by being respectful and talking to people and seeing what they're into. Like one of the icebreaker things I like to do is always start out with what are people into? Like, what do you think? How do you move? Because in that way, everybody in the space knows exactly what to expect. So if someone thinks like you think, then those are definitely the people that you need to get out and talk to and see if you can make those connections. Or be like just Drew and, we like the spots where you just go and drop it like it's hot. So whatever works for you.
Yeah. But y'all know what? Y'all know what? Man, we done come up on my favorite time of the show. Y'all know what the fuck it is. It's time for Sunshine Certification.
It's your favorite part of the night, listeners. Sunshine's certification. Listen as Sunshine certifies business
Let's go!
events. Also, if you want your business or event certified, email sunshine@adultconversation.com.
You know what?
Chicken butt.
Nobody emails me at sunshine@adultconversation.com.
No, they inbox you.
No, I never get no emails. It'd be nice to get some emails sometimes. If you want your event certified, yeah.
Email. We only doing emails from here on out.
Just every blue moon. I know, that'd be nice. So I didn't do a really formal Sunshine certification tonight because I swear I was so many places and I did so many things. But one thing holds true. I don't even know. Did I talk about my move? I talked about it briefly, right?
Real brief.
Yeah, so I wanted to get back to, I moved, I'm not too far away, but I'm outside of the normal area. And every time I tell people where I moved to, they're always like, I never heard of that. And I'm like, you're not supposed to, because I like to be incognito. So I like to be a little bit discreet. But nonetheless, I made my entire space lifestyle friendly. Is that a good way to put it?
Party house.
Yeah, it's pretty much a party space. So I really wanted to thank everybody that's been supporting me through that move and the contributions, because there's a lot of people that there's some things that I couldn't have done without them. I mean, getting things together and getting things moved in and turning it into exactly what it is now. So I think I did one video where I went live and I did a little bit of showing people around.
Yeah.
Yeah. The homegirl out of Florida jumped on that live because she was all like excited for Kendra Love's birthday. So that was hot. But in addition to that, I wanted to do some extra certifications for just some people that's really been looking out. Like, it's hard to name names because I can't really do that without talking to them. But definitely thank you to Deborah Franklin for the Celebrated Sister event that Drew mentioned earlier. I can't believe that I forgot about it because it was a very, of the things that I've done in the last 2 weeks, it was definitely one of the most. Yeah, it was crazy though.
That was up there with y'all with that big old ass.
Yeah, I mean, thank you to the people that did come out and support. Like, I appreciate you being there. Some other people came out to support. But it was really interesting because I appreciate Deborah, and the reason I have her in Sunshine Certifications is she really put out there, like, it doesn't matter what you do or how you do it. And mind you, she's a pastor, so we're not talking about just anybody. Yeah, she definitely put out there that regardless of how me and Candy live, that doesn't mean that we're not giving back to the communities that we're in. And that's a big piece. Like, she had some other ladies up there that were doing some really powerful things, and they were preaching. So it was definitely moving. So, and then my crew that's been rocking with me, since the spring fling.
Yeah.
Like, I had some fam that's definitely been coming down and helping, and we've been making some big moves, and I'm looking forward to continuing with that. And I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for all of you, like the support. So we always talk about the bad shit, but I tell you, I got some rollers right now.
Yeah.
So, and I've been waiting my whole life to have, you know how that cliche that they say that you can't really pick your family, but you can pick who you choose to feel like their family. And that's always been my movement. So it's been good. So I've been excited. So
Shit,
I'm
I'm excited.
gonna keep it up, you know.
Hey, I'm excited for the future as well.
Yeah, the only thing I'd like is more people to test out the glory hole. I'm not getting enough of that. Like, shout out to
All right, I tell you
Sedaniel
what,
for putting
this-
that glory hole
I tell you
together
what,
for me. And I
this-
actually have a unisex glory hole.
This
So-
is what I'm gonna do.
What?
This is what I'm gonna do. At what bonfire karaoke?
Sure.
I will put my dick through the glory hole.
Okay, that'd be nice. Yeah, of course, only ladies behind the glory hole. In case there's any confusion, I don't think there is though. But
Yeah.
yeah. But since it's unisex now, we can take turns. Like the men can go behind, and then the ladies can be in the front, and then vice versa. But I'm excited about that. So I don't know how many people could be like they got a whole glory hole up in their space.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I don't
so
know,
where what did you do at my house when you were there? Any rooms yet?
No.
Okay, so we got to work on that too for just Drew. So then I can certify whoever your first is, because we have a green room and a yellow room, and then we got the pole. You got a lot of places that you could be doing some things, and of course
Yeah.
we got the sunshine room. You can't leave that shit out.
It definitely is.
But even with the setup, like I wouldn't have got it all done and the way it is if it wasn't for the help of all the people who supported me.
Absolutely. And that was
I'm
a
just
hell of a
certifying
team.
my homies, real talk, like everybody that supported me to get to this point. So, I mean, it's like a whole damn club up in there.
It is.
Yeah,
It is. It's club for real.
yeah. Well, it ain't a club for real, for real.
No, it's club for real.
No, it ain't a club because at the club they leave condoms and shit on the floor. I don't want that shit.
Yeah, they
on
don't
the
do
floor.
that there.
Yeah, don't do that shit there.
don't
Yeah,
do it.
you got to clean up behind. All the trash cans say trash. So if you can't see, bring your bifocals and make sure you know where the trash can is at.
Oh, hey.
I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Shout outs?
Sure.
We on the shout outs?
We ain't got that many.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Shit, mine real simple. I want to shout out any
Hey, don't put
motherfucker-
your hand up at me no more. I can see the clock. I'm looking at the clock and I'm looking at the paper. And I'm looking at the clock and I'm looking at the paper. Damn. Rushing me and shit.
Listen, I want to shout out everybody that supports Adult Conversation, Play Night Social, Sunshine Aces LLC. Support me as an individual. But I do want to say this. So I was in Baltimore at this crab shack. I think it was Saturday. It might have been Saturday. I don't know what the fuck day it was. But I was out there. I bet. So I ain't even know they had crabs. I'm getting ready to order some dumbass crab cakes. Look over these two little girls. Some Morgan State. Yeah, they graduated. There's some Morgan State grads, and they was out there. They came with the pail and dropped some crabs on their motherfucking ass. I was like, hey, the fuck they got? Where the fuck y'all get crabs from? So anyway, bought my crabs. Ended up, man, parlaying with them. They was funny as shit, y'all.
That's what's up.
The youngest was funny as shit. But I love to see
Positive movements.
youngins out doing their
their thing.
thing.
All day.
They were in the spirit. They had entrepreneurs spirits, and they was putting things together to start making some major moves as far as marketing and finance. And I just want to shout them out. They might be on the feed because they definitely downloaded the app. Like, want to check y'all out. La la la. So shout out to you two Baltimore Bammers that was out the crab shack.
Should have brought
with
me
us.
some crabs.
Yeah,
I like
I was
crabs.
in Baltimore though.
Okay.
You live in.
Could save me.
I was in West
Don't tell
Jablip.
people where.
You live in East
where-
Jablip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but and congratulations to Candy and D one more again on your nuptials. I know you'll have a long, nasty, happy motherfucking marriage.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all ain't see Candy's pictures, I ain't know who she was when I was like, well, who the fuck is he about to marry? Because that's not Candy. She was so pretty, and I made her give me a hug, and I said, give me a hug now, because I know I ain't gonna see you like this. But she's like, you goddamn sure. I was like, okay. But she was a beautiful, beautiful bride. Yeah, that was hot. I loved it.
She definitely was.
Yeah, she was glistening.
I ain't even know who the fuck she was.
Yeah, and then D did this whole. I know we gotta go. We ain't got that many shout outs. D did this whole when he took the garter off her leg, and he did this thing under her dress. That was cute. Did you see that? Somebody posted a video of that too. Did you was still there or no?
I was gone.
Oh damn! Yeah, he did this whole dance thing under her dress because she had one of those fitted dresses, and then it flared out a little bit at the bottom, but she looked nice. I was so proud. Yeah, I felt like my kids was,
I don't do that part.
jumping the broom and shit. It
Yeah.
was nice.
Yeah, that part where they throw the God on.
Some people like shrimp, so they want to know if they can have crabs and shrimp.
What? Where?
Okay, moving on. So you want to go? So up next for us, me and Drew.
Hey D, holler at me. hit my inbox. I need to talk to you about something.
Up next for me and Drew, next Friday. All my shit is impromptu, so if you already got plans, I don't feel bad. That's okay.
Is it this Friday?
This Friday coming up. Next Friday. Oh, this Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah, I be all impromptu with shit because I got to do it when I have available time. But we're going to do a bonfire again, but this one's going to be followed by erotic karaoke. So I'll be sending out email invite only. For those already on my guest list, you will automatically get the invite. And if you're trying to get on that guest list and you're not crazy and you're open and you got a good mind and shit like that, send me an email to sunshineistheaces@yahoo.com.
And
what's up next after that? What's up?
June 28th. Y'all know what the fuck it is. It's goddamn it, AK Skip Day. Fuck work. We gonna have a goddamn bomb ass pool party just like we did for the last 2 motherfucking years. It's 3rd annual. Show the fuck up. Hit the invite. Get your motherfucking ticket. Get 5 of y'all together and get the discount for buying 5 motherfucking tickets at one time. Holla.
And it's not gonna rain, so don't even think that.
It never rains in Southern California.
Last time they thought it was gonna rain, I said it's not gonna rain. It's not gonna rain. It's not gonna rain. It never rained. The sun came right out, didn't it? We was out there parlaying. And no, it is not a lifestyle party, but if you're lucky, you might see Sunshine's boobies, but I'm not sure.
Hey, look. So, real quick.
Moving on, what's the next event? We got to finish this up.
August 3rd, y'all know what it is. Play Night Social, anniversary party. We gonna rock the whole motherfucking weekend. We about to do the motherfucker real big. Hit us up for details for Friday night, Saturday midday, and Saturday night. Holla.
You got one more event you want to talk about?
What's that?
Huh?
I just said the anniversary.
Okay, I missed that shit. That was so fast.
I know, August the 3rd.
Right, it was a long day. Y'all know I went to work early today. Shit,
weekend of August the 3rd. We doing it big. We got to get out of here.
Play Night
That's our
Social.
time.
Yeah. Right. I would finish this up early so you wouldn't feel pressured.
Oh,
and they ain't
okay.
rushing me and shit.
Oh, all right,
I'm
so
trying
listen.
to help him not be pressured, right?
Hold on.
He's an ass.
Okay. All right, so listen. The weekend of August the 3rd, we doing something Friday night. Pool. Saturday midday. Pool. Saturday night. Pool. Food. Fucking. Sucking. Somebody
Don't
might
say
even
no sucking, because then they're going to be coming expecting sucking. You might not get no sucking.
Man, somebody might even eat ass. Not me, because I only eat ass on accident. If it's a life and death situation, I will eat the ass to save my life.
Oh, we didn't talk about the queen and seed that my friend owns that's at my house. Ooh.
It don't fit me.
The head strap is adjustable.
Nope, it don't fit me.
And you know what I forgot? Next week, when we're back, I'm gonna bring my new paddle that Dale made me from Kinky Bitch Adult Toys.
I stole a paddle.
Yeah, he gave me a
paddle from the rec
Sunshine
center.
paddle, and I don't whip ass, but I'm gonna try.
I stole a paddle from the rec center. You normally play ping pong with the
Jesus, take
motherfucker.
the
I
wheel,
took the
take
little
the
rubber
wheel.
part off. One side is the wood and one side is the rubber.
When y'all say your prayers, whoever prays, say a prayer for just Drew.
So
please.
look, now,
Just say a
real
little prayer.
quick. So when I said Baltimore Bamas, right? When I said Baltimore Bamas, that was kind of like a thing that we had because I was fucking with them calling them Baltimore Bamas when I was out there at the crab joint. So I got a homie that I love to death. This my motherfucking man. My man hears me say Baltimore Bamas, and I'm gonna tell you what he texts me. He say, "Hey yo, what the fuck you mean by Baltimore Bamas? DC, aka the country ass niggas."
True shit.
What?
Yeah, so you should watch what you say about people.
I know, but I wasn't talking about you, homie. I was talking about the little girls that we met Saturday, and it was funny. I was calling them Baltimore Bamas.
Okay. Yeah.
Ironically
Correct
enough,
your
they don't
speech.
even like house music though. How the fuck you from Baltimore and you don't like house music?
See, that's that predisposition shit, and then you wonder why people come to swinger parties not to fuck.
Pick it up,
Is that being
pick it up.
open-minded?
Fuck that. Make way for the big girl. Make way for the big girl.
So,
I like that shit.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. Please reach out and congratulate Candy.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Davis, yeah, Candy Davis and Unrestricted D on their marriage this weekend. So you guys have a great week, and we'll see you hopefully this weekend. If not, we'll definitely see you next Tuesday.
That's right.
On the Adult Conversation Radio Show. And also on Rip Radio Network.
Rip Radio Network. Yeah.
Bye, guys.